Now, I was actually kind of aware of the cast for a while, actually. No, I kind of forgot about it until last night. But for a while, I was kind of aware of the cast, but it's from a site called Inside Survivor, which is a very trusted site, and I'm hearing some other stuff about it. But at the same time, it's like, I wanted to be confirmed before I get excited for it, or because I want to. I mean, because there are a few times I was like, wait, these kids, I don't think they will ever come back, but it's true, so let's discuss the cast for the season. I'm discussing what I'm excited for with this season. First up, but I'm hooked up with the two people that I'm actually surprised that actually agreed to return, and that is Boston Rob, who was a mentor last season on the Idols, and his wife Amber. Yeah, Boston Rob is competing again, not only for his fifth time after winning his last of Dutch Island, but he's also competing with his wife Amber, who he met on All Stars, where she won. And I'm not saying like I'm not happy seeing them. I mean, I love Boston Rob and Amber. Like, I fucking love these two together. An amazing style couple. They look incredible together. We have 4 freaking kids. Like, they're an amazing couple. Like, just I'm more surprised that they actually agreed to return, and especially they agreed to return together one season. Like, that's a surprising thing. Like, there's a few people that I would never thought in a million. Even for all winning season, I would never thought that they would actually agree to return. Because I thought their experience was done. I think they said many times that they were done with the Beyond Survivor. But again, time has passed, so like I'm not complaining at all. I'm happy to see Boss Rob Man back. I just never really expected them actually want to go on again, especially together. Because I don't know, they can make them like big targets and whatever. But yeah, again, not really complaining. But again, I love Boss Rob and I love Amber too, so. I mean, season even got freaking Sandra come back for a 4th time. Yeah, Sandra, who was also a mentor last season, is competing for her 4th time. Like, oh my, like, it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen with that, and what's interesting to do this time. And it's gonna make a variety of Game Changers, the 2-time winner. And let's talk about the other winners. Like, you got Adam from Millennium vs. Gen X returning, which I was kind of spending, but hey, I love Adam. He Longer Day was one of the highlights that season, so I really am not gonna blame with him coming back. We got Ben from Heroes and Heroes vs. Hustlers returning. I love the guy as well. He was a very likable person, had a great story to him, so I'm not complaining with him. I could feel he might be one of the vote-outs though, but again, you never know, so, but I'm happy to see it back. And you got Danny Boatwright, the winner of Survivor Guatemala. And follow I'm just happy that we finally, after all this time, finally getting something for Guatemala returning. Like Guatemala season 11 is probably one of the most underrated seasons of the show, in my opinion, and has a really good cast. I'm surprised not how much got asked to return to come back. Or I think remember some were asked to return, but time wasn't right for them. But all in all, I'm surprised that some of them still ones haven't turned. And the fact that we're getting the winner of that season, Danny, who was probably my favorite that season, it's awesome. And you have Denise from the winners of the Philippines returning, not claiming that either, the first person ever to go through every tribal council ever that season. Like, she really was part of every tribal council that season, so again, I love Denise, so I'm really not gonna blame her coming back. And then you got Ethan Zahn from the winner of Survivor Africa returning. Ethan frickin' Zahn. And it's been years since the guy could be on Survivor, and it's gonna be interesting how Ian also Amber kind of experienced the modern version of the show. Then 6 season 8 was full all the advantages, idols, and stuff were introduced, so it's gonna be interesting. And this is Ethan's 3rd time competing, and he did compete twice All Stars, and more than that, he's experienced a lot with cancer and a lot of other stuff that, honestly, so it's gonna be interesting to see how he does. And I love the guy. He was also my favorite in Africa. He was definitely a stand that season, aside from, of course, Lex and Tom. So I'm very curious to see what he does this season. And you also got Jimmy Collins, the winner of Survivor Cambodia Second Chance. And according to Cambodia, he definitely wasn't one I thought was going to win that season, but considering the amazing gameplay he has and the story of wanting to do it for his wife, was very inspiring, and he don't deserve the unanimous vote. And then you got Kim Sparling, the winner of Survivor One World, in spite of that season not being good or pretty much terrible. Kim was definitely the highlight of that season. She was definitely the only amazing thing about that season, honestly. And so, I'm not complaining about her, I'm not either. And you also have Michelle Fitzgerald, the winner of Cal Wrong, who the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, she was deserved to win that season. And this comes on the love tie that season. And Ty's probably my favorite that season, so. But I still think Michelle honestly was more deserving. And she was definitely a great player and has a great personality and is overall a great person. So, again, not really complaining about Michelle coming back either. And then got the Natalie Anderson, the winner of Survivor San Juan del Sur. Man, of course I can't expect her to come back in this season. She was great in her season. She was a very dominant player. I already knew who Natalie was from The Amazing Race, that she and her twin sister could be in that and twice in that show. And while her twin sister was the first one voted out, she ended up winning the whole thing. And supposedly she was actually supposed to be on Survivor Game Changers, but it isn't last minute ended up not happening, causing them to be that season, and the last part actually going to Sierra Don Thomas. And honestly, I think Natalie would actually help that season a little bit, honestly. Probably not much, but at least a little bit. So I'm definitely excited to see her back in. Being Stacey with Jeremy again, who was one of those satellites, that's going to be interesting. And then you have the winner of Dave vs. Goliath, Nick, who I'm definitely not complaining either. That was amazing season, and Nick was a fantastic winner all around. Great personality, great story, great guy all around. And you also even have Parvati, yeah. Probably the best female contestant to have ever been on Survivor. Parvati is returning. This is her 4th time competing on the show, and honestly, I don't know what's going to happen to her, honestly. I don't know if she's going to end up being, an early vote out, or an early threat, or whatever. I'm not sure what's going to go with her, honestly, but, yeah, I love Parvati, and she's high up my favorite contestants of all time, and she's obviously the best female contestant of all time, and for good reason. Also one of the best players, period. And so, yeah, her being on the same season with Sandra, Rob, or Boyle Teston we'll get into, that's going to be some interesting stuff. And then you also have Sarah, the winner of Survivor Game Changes. Changes is her 3rd time competing, which kind of put us off Tony's playbook and ended up winning the whole thing. And I love Sarah. She's also a highlight that season, so I'm not going to bet on either. And speaking of Tony is also returning as well. It's his 3rd time. But he also began Game Changers, but he unfortunately was the one voted out. And he's on the same tribe with Sarah and Sandra. One disappointing aspect of that season was wanting to see her and Sarah interact, considering, what happened between them that season. But assuming they're both winners, I'm not sure what's going to happen between them, but I've been anxious about that, so it's going to be awesome to see what they're going to do. But then, also, it's supposedly Sarah, and Sandra are on the same tribe from what it looked like. So that's going to make some interesting conflicts and all that, so I'm excited. And then we get to probably the only winner this season that I'm really not looking forward to seeing again. That's Sophie, the winner of South Pacific, which was season I thought I hated, and she's probably my least favorite winner out there, honestly. And I think Coach honestly deserved that win, to be honest. I don't know what about Sophie, I really just didn't care about her. She didn't have much spark to her and much personality, and she was kind of whiny in some areas at times. I don't know, but I'm still being optimistic though, because maybe sometimes she maybe will impress me. She may be more likable, more fun. Let's hope to God she is. And then you got Tyson returning, the winner of Blood vs. Water. This is his 4th time competing at the Beyond Tuck Machines, where he has a big string of about 8, and here with his villains, where he pretty much made one of the dumbest moves in history, where he ended up switching both the Parvati and the end of the game voted out. And he's been on the same season with Rob and Parvati and Sandra. That is going to be awesome. I hope we got some more good interaction between those two contestants, Tyson and Parvati, because that's going to make for some interesting stuff. And then you got Wendell, the winner of Survivor Ghost Island. And while Parvati looks like Dominic should have won that season, I like Wendell. He's a good guy. And he dominated him the 2 stamps that season, for better or for worse. Also, they forgot him way too much, so I'm not complaining about Wendell coming back either. And lastly, we get to probably the winner that probably everybody was praying and hoping at one point or another will come back. And that is the winner of Season 13 Survivor Cook Islands. Yeah, I don't know if we can get people like Chris or from Fan 1 2 or Tide or China. But I believe you'll is probably the one winner or one of the main contestants that people were praying and hoping they will come back. And it doesn't matter whether he or Ozzy should have won that season. But honestly, I wouldn't find either way we just do win. And y'all was definitely a very deserving winner that season. I mean, he was smart, likable, strategic, very out there, and he had a great friendship with Becky and all his youth folk contestants. So he's just a very likable person, a very smart player. I don't know what your boy's gonna do on the second time since it's been years since he last competed, so that's gonna be interesting. And I was personally also on the same team with Parvati, who was also on Cook Islands, so that's gonna be interesting too. But again, other than Sophie, who I'm still kind of messed up, I'm excited about this entire cast. Like, I pretty much love and adore all of these winners. Some of my favorites of all time. I love a lot of these people, so it's exciting to see all these people playing. And not mentioned, you also got the Edge of Extinction returning, which could be a great thing for some people, for better or for worse, depending on who you talk to, because that's a very divisive thing, the Edge of Extinction. And there's a new thing called, new aspect called Fire Tokens, I believe it's called, in which is some type of currency in which players can use to buy items, foods, and advantages. I don't know how they're gonna find them, or they're gonna find them, whatever, but that's gonna be interesting. And the most great thing is that they're not playing for $1 million, but for $2 million. Which, considering the way it's kind of expected, but still exciting. Like, this probably might be a season with the biggest stakes ever from everyone here. Who's gonna be the ultimate survivor winner? And again, I and Sophie, I pretty much adore all of the contestants. Like, they're all great personalities, all likable, great, and all of them pretty much deserving to win. I mean, sure, I say about Window, but I still think he was a great winner person overall. So, again, overall, I'm super excited for this season. I kind of want to do a separate discussion why I'm excited for this season, and so all in all, I'm super excited for this season. This is going to be probably the most ambitious and most crazy season ever. Like, this one season is really, like, I don't think I've been this anxious for a season since Survivor Cambodia. Because again, I've been waiting for a second chance season for a while, and I was anxious when that was finally happening. As one of the things we don't really know could happen. We're not sure which direction to go, because it could go in many different directions, seeing how much you know and see these people. And the same thing say about a lot more in this season, saying that you know all these winners, you know their stories, you know who the honest contestants and his people. I mean, again, you have also been Amber here, finally. You have Parvati here. Got a lot of great people here, so it's exciting to see what the hell is going to happen in this season. And that's all why I'm super excited for Survivor Winners at War. This is definitely about the, and like this time, like Amber says, I'm excited for this more than anything ever in 2020. Like, in terms of like any involved like media or whatever, this is probably the one thing I'm excited for the most. I'm pretty sure I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I've seen the preview at the Wizards was so many times after seeing it from the reunion, because that's how exciting it is. Oh no, I'm going to turn it into I'm overall cannot wait for Winners of War. And next year, you definitely expect a lot more Survivor content. I'll be doing it around that time, so be on the look for that. And of course, I'll be doing more episodes in that season. So, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed my quick thoughts and discussion on this season, and let me know how you are for Winners of War, and what person that you're hoping becomes Ultimate Survivor, and all that. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I truly, honestly appreciate. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share and subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites, all in the description down below. I am saying more and more from saying more reviews. I'll see you next time. As always, stay cooler, everybody.